What's up? Welcome back to another Daily Scuttlebutt with Ivy's Family Factotum. I'm Anson. I'm out here in the playhouse today. Might be able to hear that it's raining, so I stepped outside and just be able to talk with Dad a little bit because he's actually been working on my truck. Getting that prepped for the engine that needs to be fixed in it. Timing chain issues, right? So he's been getting a lot of stuff taken off of that needs to happen, and then hopefully Gary from Junk to Gems will be able to come over because he's got a lot more of the tooling to be able to get the new parts and stuff put back in. Which I know he's super busy, super busy. I did shoot him a text, and I haven't heard anything back yet, but keep you updated on that. What's this? Wow, we got some sheetrock. Sheetrock. So Mike over at the Dog Man had brought over some sheetrock for the playhouse for the kiddo. So this is stuff that he went and bought, for his place. He didn't really want to use this style. For one, it's too heavy for him to even pick up and to be able to utilize. And say, hey, we can come help you. He's like, no, I'll just give it to y'all for to use over here. So thank you. We definitely appreciate you, brother, for bringing that. And he brought that this morning before the rain came, thankfully. And yeah, so that's actually going to go up here into the playhouse. But we're still waiting on the electrician. So the electrician has already came. He actually came here about 2 weeks ago, maybe, I think, something like that. He's already done the assessment just to see what needs to be done. So he's going to go ahead and start getting up those materials and those things, and then come back and get it all installed. Now, I don't know 100%. I don't know 100% of when that's going to happen, but we're still kind of on the block for that, right? Of when that's going to come and do that, so we can go ahead and start getting some insulation put in here. We already got half of the sheetrock, so that should be able to cover a good 70% of this building, I would think. Not 100% certain, so I know for this, we could probably go ahead. Well, I know that we're going to have lights, so we would need to have some type of I'm going to see with Gladys what she's wanting to do, because I think if we can go ahead and get insulation for up here, go ahead and utilize some of this to put up into the ceiling, that would be awesome. That would be awesome to be able to do that. Because if we're going to use lights like what we have up here, so it's just like a hanging shop light, like that. So if we're going to continue to do that, then we can go ahead and close all this in and be done with it. And I'm trying to think if we were going to continue to vent, because you can see how it has like the vents at the ends, like this, because obviously it's the storage shed, right? So to be able to get this closed off and not have to deal with issues of, because I don't want any type of mold or anything like that. So it does need to be vented, which I know that the ridge cap on this is vented. So may have to get to where it has like the little gap, the air gap, that way air that's coming in from the soffit is still able to travel to go out the ridge, even though we're going to have insulation in there. So yeah, I'll look into that. So obviously you can see here too that all these walls, the ceiling, everything has like the shiny stuff in it. So that's all the reflective paneling that comes in. So that already helps with keeping the heat and stuff like that out during the summer, and keeps heat in during the winter and stuff. But also we still want to get some insulation in here at some point. Okay. So with that, here coming up soon, I know we did not get anything posted up yesterday for the Daily Scuttlebutt. Yesterday it was just rush. We had a lot of stuff going on. We actually had to go to the Fort Smith to do an appointment and stuff. But we're there actually because I went to a chiropractor, and as I'm walking around, I hear a, "Hi, Anson. Who here knows me?" Turn around, Mel and Gary from Simple Life Reclaimed. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of a small world, right? Hey, but they were busy. Obviously, I was getting my treatments and stuff done. So, and that's also the same place that Gladys goes to. So she was able to get her back and everything in her neck, popped and released and all that good stuff. So, but oh my goodness, night and day difference, y'all. Night and day difference. They hooked me up to the machine to actually have like the electronic impulses go through just to loosen up the muscles and stuff. Because I was just super, super tense. But they were able to adjust my lower back, adjust my neck, and my upper back. Oh my goodness. And I'm like a whole new man today. It's crazy. But, so you see kind of behind me, I had to move the couch around and stuff like that to just be able to get all this in here. And I'm glad because the other couch that's back here that goes this way, I had to move it all the way towards the front, and it just barely fits there now. Enough room to be able to bring all that drywall in. So, definitely thankful for that. And it should not be in the way of what was going to happen on this wall, because we were only going to have, I think, one plug here, so it's not going to affect anything here. And then basically all the rest of the walls and stuff like that, electrical wise, is not going to affect anything. So, yeah, because I think it was on this back wall here. I think maybe this corner back here is where the electrical panel is going to go. I think we decided to do an interior panel. Don't quote me. It might have been an exterior panel. I don't remember. But yeah, so that's going to happen. We're going to get that going. Hopefully soon, because I know that, like I said, we're going down to Texas for spring break. So we're going to be gone for a week, and hopefully during that week isn't when he would want to come here to do the work. So, but I do have other things. So we have other products that we're going to be reviewing onto the main channel. So if you guys have been checking out over at the main channel, Ivey's Family Factotum, and seeing that we have other products, that we've been going through and doing reviews, I definitely thank y'all for checking those out. We actually got our first affiliate sell for Monday's video, so thank you. There's Miss Sandy for ordering one of those. It just puts a little bit of change back into our pockets to kind of help with materials. It's not a whole lot, right? Our commission is very, very low, so. But we do thank you. 100% of those funds goes right back into these projects, the things that we're working on. And we would love to be able to finish this playhouse for our daughter, right? Because it's obviously Make-A-Wish Foundation. Thanks again. They provide the building, they provide the electrical work and stuff, but everything after that is on us. So definitely thank you, Mike, over at Dogman for getting some drywall for her. And then, obviously, this was originally going to his cabin, and he's like, no, I can't use this. I need to get something else. So he went ahead and donated it to us for use here in the playhouse. So thanks again for that. And then, yeah, so everything that you guys are able to go in and buy off those affiliate links is greatly appreciated because, like I said, we put 100% of those funds right back into projects and materials and all those things. So we definitely thank y'all. And what else we got going on today? I think that's about it. We're going to try to get dogs set up a little bit better for whenever we're gone. That way, because Mike is also going to be coming over to assist with feeding and such like that. So we just want to make sure that it's easy access to get into where they're at. So we're going to be redoing some of the fencing, some of the gates and stuff of where they are at. And then we've already measured out too of where we're going to be putting in a big fenced in area for other animals and stuff, chickens and things. And once we start getting those materials and and such, we already have posts because we're using cedar from our own property. So we're going to go ahead and start getting a lot of those posts put in, along with getting the fencing the soonest we can, right, for that. So I think measured out is going to be around 600 feet of fencing, give or take. Okay. So yeah, it is. Like I said, it's a big area, and it's not square because it has to follow the creek line. So one corner is going to be almost 90 degrees, and then the other one, so as it comes in, is shaped almost kind of like this, and then the backside it kind of follows the layout of the creek, so it will move a little bit. But that's areas that we would like to be able to possibly get a couple goats. I know Gladys still wants her miniature donkey. She does want a Highland, one of the miniature Highland cattle as well for a pet. But I told her that this area would not be big enough for all of that. So whenever we can start getting other areas cleared out, get some other pads to where we can possibly be moving animals, here and there. That way we're not having to get, hay and feed and all that stuff like that on the daily, right? Let them eat off the land and then only have to feed them during the winter time. So until we can get more areas cleaned up and stuff like that and fenced off, we can't do that yet, right? But for the area that we do have cleared and that we're going to get fenced off, we can do a few animals, right? And then along with the chickens and stuff like that, getting the chicken house built, or at least a hoop house, temporarily until we can get an actual chicken run built. And that I actually want to put in the middle of where this fenced off area is. That way you have the fenced area and then the chickens being in the middle, so it's already kind of protected against dogs and predators and stuff from the exterior fence. Obviously they would have to jump over that fence to get into the area and then even still get into the chickens area, right? So it's kind of like a fence inside of a fence, like a little Fort Knox type thing. So, but yeah, we're going to continue doing what we're doing. We definitely thank you guys for joining the journey. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, that's it. Last but not least, make sure you're thanking a veteran every chance you get. Not only on Veterans Day. I'm going to get this couch put back together. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. There you go.